What's up, YouTube? Good morning, and welcome to my channel. This is Dax the Dasher, and welcome to Dasher Nation. If you're new to this channel, feel free to hit that subscribe button, smash that bell notification, and if you wouldn't mind, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you think this content is not what you're into. If you're into DoorDash, Uber Eats, Instacart, you're at the right channel. So what I want to talk about today is just a couple things that's kind of been bothering me, what I've noticed over the last month or so. It seems like it's getting more and more frequent, I guess would be the right word. It seems like I'm getting these orders, and more for Uber Eats than DoorDash. They say, like this has happened the last week or two or three times. Once for Taco Bell, and then the last 2 times at Wendy's. Getting this order, right? And it'll say, well, actually there's 2 problems. The first one is I'm getting an order for, like, say Wendy's. I had one tonight. So I get the order for Wendy's, and it says, you know, $6, $7 for 2 or 3 miles. As soon as I get the Wendy's, I get another order, add on, you know, $3 or $4 for, and it'll say, it's on your route, or, you know, another 10, 15 minutes. So you can select it or don't select it. So as soon as I pull up to the Wendy's, you know, obviously some of these places where I'm going between 11 at night, 4 a.m., the inside's closed, so it's just a drive-through. So when I get there, pull up to the drive-through, and I'm like, hey, I got an order for Uber Eats or DoorDash. And they're like, oh, we're sorry, our system's down, or our fryers are down, and we're no longer taking orders. So I hit the, you know, I hit the button on there, you know, restaurant is closed. So I have to call customer support and explain all of this to them. They put me on hold, all to be able to get a couple dollars. What I don't get is why can't just in the app, when I hit restaurant is closed, I get paid for it. And then when I'm on the phone with customer support, they're like, oh, this has already been reported by other Dashers or other drivers and for terms for Uber Eats. That's what I don't understand. If you already have in your system that this restaurant is closed, why are you sending me orders? This is the funny thing is I was on the phone with customer support tonight, and I got another order for that same Wendy's that I was sitting at. That's what I don't get. Why am I still getting the same orders over and over for a restaurant that they know is already closed? That's what I don't get. 1 and 2, why do I have to call to get my money? So basically, it says, oh, at the bottom of the screen it said, don't worry, you will not get paid for this order, but we will send you more. That, to me, that just absolutely irks me. I just don't really understand how it is that, you know, they expect us to report this information, but then they're not forwarding on to other drivers, wasting other people's times. That was the first thing. The second thing that's kind of bothering me is that, and I know, I don't know if you're new to this channel, and if you are, hey, welcome, I appreciate it. Just starting, you know, just starting to build this channel, getting a little bit of momentum. But, you know, we have the opportunity to do these shorts because I haven't really got another camera yet to start doing ride-alongs. Because I kind of, if I'm going to do it, I would like to have a little bit better quality than just trying to, you know, do a video, a screen recording or screenshots. This issue that I was having, and it's really bad where I'm at, because I have University of Central Florida, Valencia College, Seminole Community College. I think I got a technical school, all within a couple miles. What happened tonight? Well, it happened tonight, and it happened 2 nights ago with Taco Bell. Is I actually did a video on it tonight because it just irritated me. And I think, it was DoorDash, and it was right at the end of, so I was only scheduled from midnight till 3 o'clock. So I pull up to Taco Bell, and I had an order going 1.1 miles for like $6.50 or something. As soon as I pull into the parking lot to that Taco Bell, it had it goes bing bing for $3.50, which I would never really take from a Taco Bell, but since I was already there and there was no line, it said it was on my route. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm only going 1.1 miles. I'm at the Taco Bell, not too far from my house, and I was going to swing by real quick and let the dog out. and then I was gonna go back and finish for a couple more hours for breakfast. It said it was on my route, so I'm like, okay, well I know where I'm going because it was like actually right down the street from where I live at, and then the Taco Bell is only, I don't know, 0.45 miles or something like that, just under a half a mile. So I'm like, all right, hell, I'll click it. So when I dropped off the order, it pulled up the next order. It was 6.8 miles. It was gonna take me almost 14 minutes. It was on the other side of town. There's 2 other Taco Bells over there. So I'm thinking, what the hell kind of shit is this? Right? So of course I flip over real quick, text the customer, hey, I have your order. Because I texted them at Taco Bell, hey, I was waiting in line. As soon as your order's ready, I'll bring it to you. Hey, I'm going to be a little bit longer than I thought I was going to be, just due to the fact that I'm not sure why it sent me to this Taco Bell 6.5 miles away, because I would have never taken it if it would have said it's going to add, you know, another 20 minutes to my order. I don't know, I just thought that was kind of strange. I just don't know if anybody else is having these issues. And another thing I was wanting to talk about real quick, I don't want to make this video too long, is that there's a channel, his name is Gig IQ. He does a bunch of stuff with spreadsheets. Dr. A, I think is his name. I really like spreadsheets. I have a degree in accounting and one in finance. And I think that if you're doing this kind of thing, either for a full-time business, side hustle, just because you're bored, or if you're doing it full-time, which I'm not really doing it full-time, but I'm collecting a retirement, and I'm just kind of doing this to entertain myself, but I am trying to build it towards a business. Only getting about 25 to maybe 32, 35 hours a week, mostly doing the late shift. I was doing breakfast, lunch, and you know, a later dinner. Kind of scaled it back from 11 p.m. to 4 a.m. And I don't know, I just kind of really like that shift. I'm constantly busy, continuously getting orders and making me anywhere between like $75 to $100 in that shift. So I kind of like it. But I guess what I was getting at is over the years I've always done spreadsheets. I've done it for budgeting. I've done it for helping people with their retirement. I've also come to find out that if you really set a goal, you have something to work towards. Just like a lot of people do, you know, how many deliveries are you getting an hour? Or how much money are you making per delivery? Or how much money are you making per mile? Now, if you're logging these down, you can see how close to that, you know, to your goal that you're trying to reach. So I was kind of thinking that I'm going to add some of that into this channel. You know, like even trying to get out of debt using DoorDash, Uber Eats, Instacart, using that money towards that, is it helping you reach your goal? So just give me a little bit of feedback. You know, is that something, because accounting is very dry. Finance is very dry. It's not like the most exciting topic, but it's very necessary. If you're going to do this, you need to have a goal and a plan. And the way I have mine laid out is I have, like, you know, my active hours, my total hours worked. So I'm only working 4 hours, but my active hours and all my deliveries is averaging between 3 hours and 30 minutes, 3 hours, 29 minutes. So over the course of the almost 5 hours, sometimes I'll go almost 5 hours. I only have between 10 and 30 minutes that I'm not actively on an order. And another thing is that I really been trying to dial in on is how much money am I making per delivery. So I have that recorded. I also have recorded, okay, you're getting like I talked to my accountant that does all my taxes, 57.5 cents per mile. So that's a pretty good tax write-off. You know, there's certain things that you can write off when you have a business. There's a lot of tolls here in Florida. So if I choose to use a toll road, Uber Eats actually gives you money back, but you get up to like $1,200 a year in a write-offs for tolls. So I calculate that. I also calculate fuel. I use Get Upside, right? But I also, you know, that's an expense, right? Your car is going to depreciate over time. You can't just write off, you know, $20,000 car. but you can depreciate that car over X amount of time. You should be setting aside money for that in the future. So these are just a couple topics that I'm going to be touching on this channel. I do like the YouTube short videos, so you can just kind of put out stuff. But every once in a while, I do want to put out a little bit longer video. So let me know what you think. Let me know if it's any kind of interest to you. If you want to see more content about like accounting, finance, how to incorporate the money that you're making from these these deliveries, how many deliveries do you need to reach your goal? If that's the kind of information you're looking forward to seeing, leave me a comment, hit me a thumbs up, and I'd like to see more thumbs ups in my videos, or thumbs downs, or comments. It doesn't really seem like a lot. I'm not getting too much interaction, maybe because my channel is so small. I know that my other channel, 36 Full Press, when it comes to craps, I got 2,000, 2,500 subscribers, something like that. I always had a lot of interaction. So if you're still around this end of this video, I appreciate it. But let me know what you guys think, and hope to see you guys soon. Until later, you guys know what to do. Dasher out.